What is up, everyone? It is Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. And so today's video is super exciting because we are doing another tech video. Today I'm going to go through my iPad and show you all how I use my iPad to study. So I got my iPad in December of 2022. Now filming this, it is March of 2023. This is the iPad 9th generation. It is 64 gigs and also has Wi-Fi capabilities. I feel like having an iPad would be perfect for students in school as well as for me. I have been using my iPad to study for the LSAT. This is the iPad. It is just the gray one. Look at all that glare. And then I have this pink case for the iPad, so it is covered if you are sticking it in a backpack, moving around with it. I'll have all of the accessories that I'm talking about linked in my description, so if you wanted to check them out as well, this is just one of those foldy cases. I liked the pink color, and then on the back it can also fold, so you could stand your iPad up and like watch something or write like this when it is up and not just flat. I also have a knockoff Apple Pencil. I was not spending $100 on a stylus on an Apple Pencil, so I'll have this knockoff version linked down below. It was only like $10 or $20, so way cheaper than a regular Apple Pencil, and I think it works well. Guess I don't really have any comparison for a real Apple Pencil, but I think it was worth the money and I was not spending that much on an Apple Pencil. So the knockoff Apple Pencil, it comes with a charging cable. One side is the USB side and then the other side is connecting into your Apple Pencil. For me, I just charge it connecting to my computer with the USB port here. This knockoff Apple Pencil, the battery life is really long, so I don't need to charge it every single day. So I've been liking this so far. And then also with the case, if you're on the move, it does have that little spot here to stick your pencil, so the pencil isn't flying around in your backpack, so it has a little space in the case. So the iPad, the case, and the pencil are my accessories right now. If I do go back to school or something like that, I think I would purchase like a keyboard for the iPad so you can use the iPad like a miniature laptop. But also my regular laptop is like 8 or 9 years old, so I might just purchase a new laptop instead and then use the iPad more as a small portable electronic device rather than like a mini laptop. So those are my iPad accessories. Let's jump into how I use the iPad to study. So here are the apps that I have on the iPad right now. I didn't really change anything that the iPad came with, but I added a few apps. So I have been using Notability here for note-taking. Also, GoodNotes is a pretty popular note-taking app as well, but I liked Notability better. So when you open up Notability on the left-hand side here, it has all of your subjects and notes. You can create new folder subjects if you're interested in. Right now, I just have this LSAT drop-down menu, and then I split up my sections based off of the 3 sections of the LSAT. But you can also create new sections if you're interested in. So if you click the plus sign at the top, I might add a new divider and do like, okay, freshman year. Press done, and then you can add notes into this freshman year drop-down. So we can create a note. I'll just click this blue button and we'll do like test note. On here, they all come with a white piece of paper, but you can change that to whatever kind of paper that you're interested in by going to templates, and then it comes with a bunch of different kinds of paper. So if you're doing like math and stuff, you might use a grid. For me, I've just been using the college rule piece of paper. They have all of these different kinds of papers though for whatever you need to use. And then they've got some fun ones like trackers and planners. But for my uses, I have just been using the college rule, so we'll apply that. And now it's like a regular piece of paper. So then with the pencil, you can change like the sizing, if you wanted dotted lines, dashed lines. They have a bunch of different colors here if you're interested in changing the color palette that you're using. For me, I've just been using like the black, or I've been using the red to write. I've mostly just been writing with the pen section. You could also change it to pencil and it sort of gives you more of a pencil-like feel. So it looks more pencil-like, but for me, I like the darker shade of the pen where it's this color and not this color down here. So first, I'm going to create a subject. The subject groups notes, and then the dividers group subjects. So subject, let's say you have a class in math. You could even name it with the class title code. So Math 16A, I'm going to drag this that we just made and then stick it in the freshman year category. So now it is there, and then I'm going to drag my unfiled note and then stick it in the Math 16A. So all of your math class notes could be in here, or you might do, okay, math class on this date and then have different dates as your notes. But it is cool, so you can close these up and then it is nice and organized on the side, or you can open them up and see what you have. So for me, I have all of my notes here in the logical reasoning category. Got 0 in these other ones right now, but once I get to those, I will have those in there. I would say when you first start writing with the Apple Pencil or fake Apple Pencil, your handwriting is a little bit weird. For me, it took a little bit of getting used to have your handwriting look more normal on the iPad compared to writing with pen and paper. So I feel like these early notes, my handwriting just looks a little weird. What I really like about the iPad is that you can just take a photo of the screen or maybe a piece of paper that you're looking at and then stick it right into your note and paste it here. So I've liked doing that so I can take a picture of the question I'm working on and then I can write notes on the actual question rather than not having the question at hand and then just thinking of it. So I have found that helpful compared to even just writing all of the questions down. Here it just screenshots the question for me and I can take notes right on the question. Similarly here, you can press the 2 papers at the top right-hand corner. You can look at all the pages you have, skip from the top to the 3rd page, all the way down to the last page in your document, sort of view all of the things that you've got going on here, which is super helpful. Then you can also add pages in between. So if I wanted a page between 1 and 2, I could just add one here. Unlike a regular notebook that if you wrote on a page, you can't add random pages in the middle, this is helpful because you can add random pages in the middle. And then if you made a mistake, then you can just delete or clear the entire page to make it blank again. So I'll delete this one. And now we're back to regular. So yeah, that is a little breakdown overview of how I've been using my iPad. So like I mentioned, a lot of people use the Notability app. That is the app I'm using. There's also a lot of people that use the Good Notes app to take their notes. So there's pros and cons to each one. You could download both, try out the free trials and see which one you like better. For Notability, the one I'm using, it does cost some money after the free version. So for me, since I was taking a lot of notes, I needed to use the paid version and not just the free version. So the paid version of Notability, it's like $12.99 per year to get the subscription, which isn't too bad. That's like $1 a month, especially if you're using it for school or things like that where you would need to take a lot of notes. Definitely that subscription is worth it and a good deal. So yeah, that is an overview of my iPad and how I've been using my iPad to study. If you have any questions or other iPad tech related videos that you want to see me do, definitely leave a comment down below. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you all so much for watching and I will see you all next time.